Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the first game of the day here in Cleveland, Ohio. We are at stop number 2 of the USA Premier Tour. Today, we have no sting and cloth being played, and both open and women's for the first day. Mixed cloth will be tomorrow. I am Nicholas Danchenko, and you are currently joining me on Court 1 for Dauntless versus Columbus, I believe, Columbus Gamecocks. I recognize a few individuals on both courts here, or both sides here. We got Nelson, my boy from Tucson, got to play on Hex together. Familiar. Good dodge by Pofo. Burden on Columbus. Doesn't look like a ball connected there. Single ball thrown, one return by Nelson. We got number 3. I apologize if I mispronounced the name. Joe Saint he's playing in the ski mask. Great catch from Corbett. Opening the game back, bringing back number 32. But there's doesn't look like there's a 32. Oh yes, there is. Carlos Williams. Still getting a little familiarized with these rosters. Columbus, I'm assuming, are a more local side, potentially out of a local league in Ohio. One left for Columbus, and there is a trade. A good, I believe, one-handed grab by Corbett, but he was already out. Dauntless up 1-0, starting the day off strong. Dauntless are definitely going to want to be contending in this no sting division. They have a very tough group. I believe there is just one group, but there are some big and powerful teams like Clutch Mode and Hex that they'll definitely want to be competing with. So it's important they start this day off strong. Corbett. He's going to get the hit. He's going to get taken out in the exchange. One ball spent out of the middle from Columbus. Four balls on Dauntless. Still an even game. Williams takes a rip on the right corner. One ball spent by Nelson. Oh, good job by number 42 on Columbus to stay in the court. Much smaller courts than a lot of players might be used to if they play foam. Pofo gets doubled. He's taken off the court. Dauntless are down one player. Good throw from number 22, Benjamin Johnson, on Columbus Gamecocks. He was last in last time, wearing the captain's badge on his jersey, representing well. Columbus have the advantage. Oh, no, they're down to 4. Taking on Williams. Ooh, good catch by Johnson. Lots of throws back and forth. Not a lot of connections, but Columbus are going to win the exchange. It's going to be a 5 against 2. 2 players left for Dauntless. It's going to be Jordan and Rashad. And Jordan gets taken out. It's going to be a 1-1 game. If we were doing VC MVP player of the game so far, my pick would be Benjamin Johnson in the right corner. If you are looking behind Dauntless, right corner in the bandana. He had a bunch of really nice plays, great survivability, good dodges, and catching a couple of good hits. No ball spent off the rush. One spent on the middle. It's going to go on Joe Saint. Doesn't look like there is a Joe Saint in the rosters. Ooh, Pofo goes for the grab, but Nelson is going to get the out. Benjamin Johnson taking out Corbett as well. Double on Dauntless' right corner. Columbus. Oh, and it's a double. Ref is going to make the call here. Preston Jordan getting a good double. Nelson takes him out. One spent out of the middle. 4 balls for Dauntless. They need to make a hit here. They're down 2 players. They both spend. Ooh. The shot doesn't connect. Just Williams, and Johnson brings the ball in. It's a good catch to put Columbus up 2-0. 2-1. 2-1. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first half. Interesting. So, new information. So, the U.S. is doing 20 minutes running clock, full game. So, we're just marking down each half for convenience of viewership. Good block by Corbett. It's going to go way back to Columbus's side. Columbus with 4 balls, 1 spent on Corbett. Good throw out of the middle. It's going to be blocked. Benjamin Johnson pushing up very, very high, really keeping his opposite wing in check. Big cross from Johnson. Might not be the Benjamin Johnson I'm familiar with, but definitely a pleasure to watch so far. Little counter rush by Dauntless. Isn't going to find Nelson. Williams opting for that shallow cross. Pofo, the ball goes up. Williams keeps both feet in bounds in the United States. You do not need 2 points of contact, so it would have counted as a catch if he decided to go up. But takes out a very important target in Nelson. And Corbett and the right corner from Dauntless take out Johnson. Very important here. Corbett with the shadow catch. And a very, very quick finish to the 2nd point in this game for Dauntless. 2-2. What a game to start off the morning. Defensive rushes on both ends. It's going to be burden on Dauntless. 1 ball spent by Jordan. Johnson returns 1 throw. It's not going to find anybody, so the burden is going to be back on Dauntless. 10 minutes left. Single ball spent by Williams. They do get Nelson out in the exchange. A very, very good target to get out early in this game. His arm very, very powerful, and he has a great set of hands on him. Definitely knows how to catch. To be very, very crucial for Columbus. Rashad also taken out. 3 balls thrown there. Very, very high press from the right corner of Dauntless. I apologize, I do not remember your name. Johnson was also tagged out. Johnson, the two better looking players in this Columbus team. My two favorites to watch so far in this game have been taken out. Dauntless really want to capitalize to get this 3rd point. Pofo, lots of balls spent. Dauntless are going to win the exchange. Pofo gets tagged out in the process. Dauntless only lose 1. They're going to have a 2-player advantage. They only opt to spend 1. 1 returned by Columbus. Almost using the whole burden. Good hit from Ryan Blank, as it's marked on Dodgeball Hub. It doesn't seem like we have a last name for him. He's in all alone in a 2v1. Both players from Dauntless with the ball in hand. They're going to counter rush. Good block. Good block by Mr. Blank. Takes a rip on Corbett. It's going to go a little bit wide. Still burden on him. He has 4 balls. Opting to come all the way up to that line, letting Dauntless take a counter rush on him. Dauntless is going to be a little bit more reserved. They weren't super quick to the line. I'm assuming they're going to use at least 2 here. The pre-throw finds Corbett. It's a 1v1. Mr. Blank and Preston Jordan. Good one-handed block. Jordan going for a grab, and he doesn't find it. Mr. Blank, number 3, Ryan, closing out the set, earns himself a rest. Very, very good back and forth 5th set in this game. Again, defensive rushes from both ends. Burden on Columbus. Doesn't come out of Johnson's hand. They're going to tag Jordan out. Johnson takes the throw. He's going to get tagged out. Nelson and Pofo also lost in this exchange. Player advantage for Columbus. A burden for Dauntless. Dauntless need a hit here to even things up. They spend Corbett decides to spend a little bit on that shallow cross, ball on ball. Oh, and he brings in the grab. Number 27, Max Stokel. 2 balls spent on Corbett. Counter doesn't connect. Good block by Rashad. 4 balls for Dauntless. Down 2 players. 1 spent. And it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange, worth it. Oh, it looks like there was a grab. I didn't see Benjamin Johnson and Nelson still left on the court. 3 balls for Columbus. Let's see if Corbett's going to go for a grab. He's made 2 already in this game. They're only going to spend 1. Good lateral movement. The ball is just going to bounce right before Corbett's feet. He's not going to go all the way up to the line, taking his time. Good block by Johnson. Really opting for these shallow crosses. Makes sense when no-sting is definitely a ball that's easier to catch than, say, foam or cloth. Corbett doesn't get tagged. Ref are going to call ground. I think that is the right call. Corbett pushing up a little high. He's going to spend chests. Number 27, Max Stokel. It's a 1v3. Corbett brings in the catch, mid-dodge. He's going to catch Nelson out. We have Jordan back in the game. It is a 2v2. One ball spent on Johnson. Good block. Almost looked like he wasn't going to get his ball there. But he managed to angle his hands to get his ball in front of that throw from Jordan. Even game. Jordan takes the straight. Johnson opts to throw that counter. Burden is going to be on Dauntless. Jordan goes for it. He reaches, but he doesn't get it. He does not look happy with himself. I do not think that's the decision. I think Columbus really needed to play that patiently. 2 balls spent, and Corbett with the 1v4 turnaround. A catch and a pair of hits. Great play from Corbett. Fantastic back and forth game. It is 3-3. Still wondering. I'm still a little bit confused. I do not remember number 3. I do not remember his name. I feel very, very bad about that. I've had a lot of great conversations with you, my friend. Always rocking up in some sick fits. Love the ski mask. Looks like we have a new addition. A blank shirt, so I have no idea who this player is. In the middle next to Corbett. Johnson spends on Corbett. A ball straight at me. Ooh! And Jordan is going to get a catch on Nelson. It's like a little bit of a line violation in the right corner from Dauntless. They're still up players. One ball spent by Jordan. One returned. Jordan with the nonchalant dodge. Moves his shoulder out of the way calmly. Corbett and Pofo pushed up high. Pofo takes the deep cross. Oh, and it's going to be a double. Corbett and Jordan are both taken out. It's a 3-on-3. Big turn. Good throw by Johnson to get that double. Definitely lucked out. One ball spent in the middle. He's going to go for a grab. He doesn't get it. First set for him. He couldn't find anybody. We have Pofo and Rashad left. Good double dodge by Pofo. And he's going to step out. That is the one thing about these no-sting courts. They are 5 feet shorter on each end. So it's quite easy to line out. Not usually, just at this event, I'm being informed. Hopefully I don't line out. Rashad looks like he touched the line there. Maybe he didn't see it, but it's hard to know when you're used to maybe 60-foot courts. Good dodges by Rashad. I hope I don't have too much trouble when I play cloth later today. I feel like that back line is going to be my worst enemy. Probably going to get more hits than the other teams on me. Rashad spends a lot, and he lines out the line, snatching souls in this set. It's going to put Columbus up 4-3. There were at least 3 line violations in these last two points. I think just in that last point, Rashad, Pofo, and Jasaint were all taken out by the line. And an attacking rush finds Johnson, but it's going to be a grab in the middle. A very aggressive rush. Corbett jumps over the ball. It's going to go into no blocking. Great work from Stokel to catch the pop-up off of Johnson's face. No blocking. We have a 5-on-5. Corbett and another pop-up off of Johnson. Columbus really, oh, and it's a grab by another blank guy. I do not know his name, but it looks like he lines out to catch and line violation. Lots of balls spent. No blocking. Nelson, way to get out of that ball. Looks like he was looking for a grab, but decided to bail last second. Pofo. Good hops, gets out of the way. We're waiting for that fourth ball. They spend on Pofo again. Columbus really having a good time with those pop-ups. A double on the right corner. It's going to be a 4v3. Oh, happens to the best of us. A block out of the right corner in no blocking. Tragic. Pofo spends on Nelson. Nelson is going to hit Pofo, and Columbus are going to take this game 5-3. Great opening game from these two teams. Columbus, I don't know anybody aside from Nelson, and I could see a couple of names, but my standout player from this match, definitely Benjamin Johnson, via the two crucial pop-up catches in that no blocking round to really give them a solid player advantage. Fantastic work from Columbus's backline to be super alert to see those pop-up grabs. And a good show from Dauntless. Corbett doing a fantastic job to bring back a 4v1 to put Dauntless back in this game. But a couple unlucky line violations are going to cost them the win, or potentially also a tie. Next up, we got Flex versus Onyx on this court in just a couple minutes. Be sure to stay tuned. Hello everybody and welcome back to Cleveland. We have two women's no-sting teams already a hit. We have Flex and Onyx. I believe Onyx made their debut, I want to say, or at least the first time I saw them was at the Tucson round, if I'm not mistaken. And I think everybody should be pretty familiar with Flex, as they were just finalists at the thing. So a very, very good team in front of us here. Hopefully this will be a very entertaining match. Already 2 hits from Flex. Single ball spent out of the middle from Weigand, I believe. Weigand, is that how you pronounce the name? No, that is not who we're talking about. We are talking about Vizcarrondo. I apologize if I mispronounce any of the names. I recognize a lot of the players on Flex. Single throw from Weigand. Single throw out of the middle from Onyx. Onyx doesn't connect with Molenbeek. Molenbeek. She also spends in the middle. Still going to be a 6-on-3 advantage for Flex. Again, decides to spend on Molenbeek. Another single ball thrown. Ashley Elder doesn't find her target. Another ball spent. Elder presses up very high. Good pressure. Really making Onyx uncomfortable. Single ball, big dump. It's going to go over the heads of everybody. Fox spends on Onyx's right corner. Good block. Single ball spent by Nakano. And almost a grab from Vizcarrondo. Gets down very, very low, but doesn't manage to bring the ball in. Lots of even rotation on the arms for Flex. Weigand's gonna spend. Single ball used. Good catch by Nakano. Brings back Vizcarrondo. Flex getting hyped up in this game early. Are they gonna run away with it? They're up 6-2. Big player lead. Ashley Elder spends on her lockup. Gets 1 ball returned. Flex, half burden. Very, very late counter from Vizcarrondo after Weigand gets countered. Onyx really looking for 1 hit here. Elder. Oh, and there's going to be a catch. What was it? Which ball was that? I think the ball that got caught was the actual ball in play. I think the one that took out Vizcarrondo and Weigand in the double was actually the disarmed ball. That's not look like how it's being called. 4v1. Either ball gonna find the target. Stick in the landing. Little move there after sliding out of the way of 2 balls. Nakano goes for the grab, doesn't get it. It's a 1v3. We just saw in the Dauntless match earlier that these 1v3s are easily turnable by just 1 catch. No Sting known for those big turns because these balls are easier to catch than foam and cloth. 2 blocks. Counter rush by Molenbeek And Elder doesn't find Onyx. 1 ball, 2 return. A good dodge and block. She looks very tired. 1 spent, and Molenbeek is going to bring in the grab. Flex are up 1-0. Good start from Flex. Lots of grabs, whether coming from pop-ups or just straight up catches. Nakano, Molenbeek, and I believe Fox all have a grab in that last point. Aggressive rush from Flex, but they don't spend. Lots of defensive opening rushes in this no-sting division in the first 2 matches. Single ball spent, doesn't get the catch. Molenbeek, good pre-counter. Weigen gonna take out Lee, the only player that I recognize and know the name of on Onyx. I recognize the woman left of Abby Lee on the bench. I apologize, I do not remember your name, but I love your yellow shoes. Good pre-counter from Elder is gonna take the toes of her lockup. Onyx struggling to find a single out in this game so far. Double cross, doesn't find either corner. Counter rush from Flex. Really pressing up hard on Onyx. Two balls spent, 1 connect. It's a 1v6. Flex really showing their power. The pre-throw from Nakano is going to find number 9 on Onyx. There is no number 9 on Dodgeball Hub's roster for Onyx, so I apologize, I do not know your name. And Flex are up 2-0. Both points Flex have had at least 4 players remaining on the court, both very, very dominant displays from the Thing silver medalists. Offensive rush from Onyx, really trying to get at least 1 hit early. Flex have been hard to hit on the back line because of their grabs and dodges. As I said, that commentator's curse, Nakano gets taken out, and Onyx are going to have an advantage for the first time in this game. Little roughing mistake. Burden called on the wrong end. Burden is going to be on Onyx. They have that extra player. Single ball goes over the head of Molenbeek. Not going to concern her. 4 balls for Onyx. Don't find a hit. It's only going to be 1 ball spent from number 24. Weigens. I apologize once again if I'm mispronouncing that. And she brings in a grab. Classic. She put on a clinic at the Thing. Fantastic pair of hands. Gonna flip that advantage, 2 hits and a catch. He's gonna put that 6v5 into a 6v3, now in favor of Flex. Molenbeek did get a hit in the throw before that last one. Looked like it was a curveball, whether intentional or unintentional. She has some great movement on that ball. Shallow cross by Vizcarrondo. Onyx spend one. Wagon moves out of the way. Fox, big cross. Lots of balls in the exchange. Fox is going to make a grab. Molenbeek also gets taken out on the flex side. 2 versus 5. 4 balls for Onyx. Let's see if they put 2 on the same target. They only spend 1. Fox is going to try to find that counter, but doesn't find the shallow cross. Wagon finds the counter. Lots of balls exchanged and nobody else gets hit. It's going to be a 1v5. 1 ball spent by Vizcarrondo. Almost takes out Elder with her block. Very, very high press from this Onyx player. Looks like she's going to go for a grab. She really needs that help. She's looking for it. Good block. Way to get the ball very, very low. Covers her feet. Elder counter rush. They spend 2. And Vizcarrondo is going to find her target. It is going to be another dominant set from Flex. 3-0. Abby Lee takes the throw. Fox is going to find the shadow catch. Lee hasn't really been able to get into a groove in this game. Hasn't really been able to stay alive. Unlucky grab on the back line. Looks like Fox is calling a timeout. 1 ball is thrown. Looks like something with her hand. Very, very confused as to what's going on here, but a timeout was called. I believe you're not supposed to get those in USA Dodgeball. No timeouts, no timeouts. I believe in playoffs and in normal play. What is going on here? Her finger did look a little weird, a little sideways. I'm very, very confused to what's going on here. Her hand's shaking a bit. Very, very, very confused. Sounds like the ring on her finger might have left a little bit of a cut after that grab. Definitely don't want to get blood on the balls. That would be very, very nice. I definitely speak from experience as someone who used to play at Sky Zone and pinch. Nakano with a great grab. Also gets tagged out, but the grab is worth it. Flex are still gonna have the advantage. Back in my Sky Zone days, my fingers would get absolutely ripped to shreds from pinching just not great quality no sting balls. Back when I was when I had just started getting into dodgeball, and I think about 2021. Memories. Nobody was calling a timeout for Band-Aids then, I'll tell you that. That did not exist at Sky Zone. Lots of high press from Elder. Gonna draw in a ball. Onyx have two, but they're not able to reach one of them. Elder gets taken out, but takes someone with her. A much closer set than the last three. Very, very high pre-counter. Onyx Wigan with a ball in her hand. Brings it in, putting on a grab clinic. 2 balls in hand for single player on Onyx. And Wigand with the catch on the back line. Another one. Just grab, 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 grab. Exactly what we saw at the thing, making it look easy. Flex are going to be up 4-0 with 4 minutes left. Offensive rush by Flex. Only the second time we've seen Flex decide to spend a ball early on off the rush. Elder is going to bring in a grab. Lots of grabs from this Flex team. Definitely one of their big, big strengths. All of these ladies have fantastic hands. Elder returns that shot on Lee. It's not going to find her. Molenbeek also spends on Abby Lee. Does not connect. 4 balls for Onyx. They did a good job in the last point getting the numbers down. They're gonna take Vizcarrondo. Good use of the 4 balls, making sure they get a hit by spending 2. But on the flip side, it's gonna leave Flex with 4 to play with. They only spend 1. Abby Lee being the main target on Onyx out of Boston. I'm not sure where a lot of these other players are from, but I know she's from Boston. Single ball spent, doesn't find Abby Lee, who's still been the main target. They're not switching up. They really want her out. Let's see if the target selection is going to change a little bit. It looks like it does. Still doesn't find a hit. 4 balls for Onyx. They did a good job connecting with the last double. Let's see if they spend 2 again. They do, but neither of them are going to find Molenbeek, who looked like was the target in that throw. One ball spent by Molenbeek. And a follow-up looks like it came out of the hands of Fox, leaving Onyx with another 4-ball play to play with. 4th ball coming late. They're going to find Fox. Molenbeek brings in a grab. Nakano also brings in a grab. So many catches. And now Flex are back to full strength, all 6. 2 spent. Good honesty from Onyx's left corner. Did not look like a hit from the commentary area, I'll tell you that. Four balls, different targets, but Wigand is going to get tagged out. Elder very, very quick up to the line to counter, leaving Flex in another 5 versus 1. Free throw goes high. They spend 2, and she brings a grab in. Very, very clutch. We have a 4v2. We just saw Corbett in the last game in a very, very similar situation, able to turn it around. Let's see if Onyx can do the same. Shout out to Garrett Lee saying hi to me in the commentary area. Another Boston native. Down to a 2v2 here. Looks like we're going to be going into no blocking. 2 balls spent by Fox before the count does come to an end. Very, very offensive, but a good choice, leaving them not really any room to play with to return a ball, bringing equal strength back to both teams. 2v2 with 3 balls in hand. Burden on Onyx at the beginning of no blocking. Every point matters here, so Onyx are really going to want to close out this set. Flex have done a very, very good job with the grabs. Elder gets taken out going for one. Fox, 2 balls, spends 1. Good dodge. Fox brings in a grab, another catch from Flex. Brings in Weigand. It's a 2v1 scenario. Looks like she's still fidgeting with her hand. Maybe in a little bit of pain. Maybe. And Weigand, very, very quick to adjust when she saw that ball was breaking hard. And Flex are going to take this game 5-0. Very dominant display from the Thing finalists. Lots of grabs, which of course, as I said earlier in Nose Thing, even though these balls might be a little bit easier to grab, those catches are still crucial. It allowed Flex to really be able to play with their numbers, and even if they wanted to be a little bit aggressive, to try to push and force some of those kills, maybe they lose a few in the exchanges, but they still have the players to spend, and usually ended up with those points ending in a 5v1 or a 4v1. Very, very dominant from Flex. Great game. Next up, we have another open match here. One of my favorite teams in all of Dodgeball to watch, Precision. Shout out to Akil, who isn't here this weekend. I'm sad I would have played him in cloth, but we have Precision taking on Steel City Goat. Hello everybody and welcome back to Dodgeball Live. I am Nicholas Danchenko and we have another match from the Open Division here in Cleveland. We got no Sting. We have one of my favorite teams to watch in all of Dodgeball taking on Steel City Goats. Steel City Goat are a team I'm not familiar with at all. They are from Pittsburgh, all of them. But we have Precision. I always love watching these guys play because they always look like they have so much fun. They're always dancing. They're always messing around. We have one of my favorite players to watch, someone who I have literally cried on the court laughing because of Marcus Heat Flare Morgan. And we have the Milkman in the left corner. Lots of players I am familiar with. We also got Justin Thomas and Ben Stolfi. Milkman is going to return. He's playing very, very well already. Dancing, look at that. He's pumping and he's dancing back and forth. It's a 5v4 for Precision. 4 balls for Steel City. The Milkman does get tagged out. So Precision are not from one city. A lot of these guys are from all over. I believe we have some Atlanta. Oh, good catch by number 7, Franco Francis. Good hands. I was watching these guys warm up. Some of these guys have very good hands. They were just absolutely rifling the ball at each other. Good throw by Stolfi. Great movement. Very, very agile. We have Stolfi and we have Justin Thomas left on the court. Only 1 ball spent. Stolfi is going to follow up. Michael Hetzer in the right corner for Steel City. Stays alive well. Good block. The counter comes in. It sounds like there's soft lines today, or at least from what we've seen so far. Steel City might not be used to the shorter lines on this court. They've been stepping all over it in this first point. Ben Stolfi tagged out. Justin Thomas is left. Good no look. Doesn't find Hetzer. Free throw, and Hetzer is gonna counter. 1-0 for Steel City. Let's see Morgan get in here. I want the dancing to start. I want him to do the walk. The walk. Oh my God. If any of you guys have seen, not to like self-plug or anything, but there's a pretty funny Dodgeball memes video out there where he hits me in the head with a cloth ball after walking up in a really funny way. I was crying throughout that match at Nationals. These guys are hilarious. Bouncing around in the middle. He isn't the target. The Milkman is going to return. Burden is going to be back on Steel City. Good hops by the Milkman, but not going to need him because the ball bounces in front of him. Burden on Precision. Only 1 ball spent by Shelley. And Marcus Morgan is going to take 2, a double, as he's going to dance it off. Love watching him bounce around in the middle. He's very, very good at attracting eyes without a ball. It's very distracting seeing someone move around like that on the court. Pointing, looks like he wants them to target the Milkman. Good movement from Marcus. Shrugging it off, saying, easy. That's easy. Marcus and the Milkman are going to stack on Steel City's left corner. Brandon Suprinowicz. Milkman takes that pre-counter. While number 3, Tony Chiappelli, was not really paying attention. He's going to walk all over that line, and he does line out. Looks like there are a lot of people who aren't used to these very, very short lines. Very big difference if you're playing on 60 feet as opposed to 50-foot courts. I'm pretty sure this is even shorter than what no-sting is supposed to usually be. I believe no-sting is supposed to be 55 feet. There is a court difference, but not as major as it is here in Cleveland. Big rip from Derek Smith. I believe he can throw 78 miles an hour with a no-sting ball. Definitely a very scary throw. Etzer tags out Stolfi. Single ball spent, going to take out number 41, who isn't on the rosters here. Looks like his last name is Hadel. Morgan makes a grab. Looked like it was a pop-up. Burden on Steel City. They have 4 balls. Nice curveball out of the left corner, number 6, Jordan Perkowski. Shelley with the shallow cross. Doesn't find anybody. Etzer not doing a great job applying pressure on Shelley for his lockup. Big rip out of the middle. Good block by Etzer. That is a scary throw to come up against, especially on these smaller courts. I am happy I'm not playing no-sting today. I'd much rather sit in the booth and commentate until it's cloth. Then I want to play cloth. Nice curveball. It's going to find Marcus Morgan. Good honesty. Number 6, Jordan Perkowski. Jordan Perkowski has some mustard on his throws. Very, very good curveballs. And the pop-up is going to get grabbed. Derek Smith gets taken out. Shout out to Dodgeball memes. I was just showed a very, very funny one about the thing in Canadian Nationals. Ben Stolfi taken out by Perkowski. He is eating in this left corner. Jordan Shelley all alone. He's going to take a rip on Perkowski. And the Pittsburgh natives have burden. And they're going to take out Shelley. It is 2-1 Steel City. I do not know this team. I don't think I've ever seen this team at any of the rounds or at Nationals last year in the United States. And I have to say I'm pretty impressed. We have some good arms, good hands. Perkowski in that left corner, number 6, really impressing me with those good dropping curves. They were cutting out to the left and dropping a little bit. And I think he had 3 or 4 kills in that set. Very attacking rush, gonna take Justin Thomas out. I think Urbanich is the, yes, number 20. Good take by him. Number 41 taken out early again. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. The Milkman is gonna get taken out, but so is Supernova. Good block by Smith. Big rip, he's gonna find number 7, Franco Francis. I love that name. Ooh. Finds Eric Smith on the cross. Perkowski with 2 balls is gonna stay alive. 4 balls for Steel City. Another curveball, but Marcus Morgan jumps over it. Lots of throws here. Morgan almost gets the grab. Ben Stolfi is left alone. Steel City playing very, very well. Stolfi with a good curveball is going to find Hetzer. Stolfi goes for the grab. He's not going to get it. Urbanic finds him, and it is 3-1 Steel City. Great display from Steel City. These Pittsburgh natives playing very, very well against Precision. And yet to see the Milkman or Marcus get into a rhythm. So we haven't seen much dancing. Defensive rushes on both ends. Burden on Steel City. Throw taken on the Milkman. He's going to get taken out. Samuel Bryant can't stay in the game. Big jumps. Ooh, almost gets the grab. Shelley also spends on Hetzer, but it's not going to find. And Perkowski with the hands is going to catch Chiapelli back in. Perkowski very impressive out of this left corner. Lots of kills. He has a grab. He's surviving very, very well. He's been a very crucial player for Steel City so far. And he's going to take out Justin Thomas. Lots of kills. Lots and lots and lots of kills. Stolfi and Shelley left. They're both going to throw at Perkowski, but neither of them finds. Stolfi's going to get the pop-up grab, brings the Milkman back in. Looks like there is going to be a little bit of a conversation here about if that catch is going to count. Hetzer is calling it a catch. He does step off. Good honesty. Looks like Perkowski's going up to talk about it with Marcus Morgan. The catch is going to count. Brings in the Milkman. Good grab by Stolfi in the middle. Way to keep his eyes up to get that pop-up. Shelley and the Milkman both spend. Urbanic is going to give one back. He's going to take out the Milkman. We just can't stay in this game. He has a great arm and great hands. It's not great if he gets in a rhythm for any team in this thing. Stolfi and Francis look like they traded. It's going to leave Shelley alone. Good block by Urbanic. Shelley almost takes him out. Urbanic is going to line out. Shelley's already been in a 1v scenario more than once. Good counter rush. Great hops from him. And he's going to take out Perkowski. Chiapelli and Shelley in a 1v1. And it goes up. Chiapelli can't get the grab. Gonna slam the ball down in anger. A fantastic close by Shelley. It looks like it was a 3v1 Precision. Are almost back in this game. 3-2. Aggressive rush. Very, very aggressive rush from Precision. The Milkman is going to get a hit. Perkowski with a very interesting release. Dips a little bit. Perkowski is going to make the block. If I'm Precision, that's my primary target for the next couple of rounds because he's been very, very good. There we go. There's the movement on the ball that I've been waiting for the Milkman. Now he's going to start dancing a little bit. He's feeling himself. He's getting into that rhythm. Hetzer, oh. Urbanic does get taken out. Good counter by Shelley. Perkowski's still left on the court. And so is Francis. Both of these players so far have had at least one grab in this match. Perkowski, another ball with big movement. It's going to go over the head of the Milkman. Franco Francis takes a rip on Precision's left corner. Milkman has been the target for this game. That would be my target. He hasn't really gotten to be super effective, or as effective as I was expecting in this game. And he's going to spend. There's the pre-throw. He's going to take out Perkowski. That's a big hit. Number 76. A little bit of a sus one from Franco Francis. Not gonna lie. Looked a little bit iffy from the commentary area. Precision up in numbers. Finally getting into the rhythm in this game. Franco Francis gets tagged out. It is a great shot on the shins. Oh, no. Looks like they're calling a bounce. Marcus Morgan switches sides. Pre-throw by Hetzer. Gonna take out Justin Thomas. Good honesty. Marcus Morgan running up the court. Takes a throw on Francis. Gonna go over his shoulder. 4 balls for Precision. Both spent on Francis. Both spent on the right corner, number 76. Also number 45. He has 2 different numbers. So I'm assuming this is Chris DeJesus. Big throws from DeJesus. And he takes out Clutch Chris. Look at that. On the back of his jersey, he has Clutch Chris. You know what? I would say that's a fitting name from Chris DeJesus. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he plays on Anarchy, or has in the past. I believe at the Thing, not. Yeah, I think he played or plays on Anarchy. Finally showing his muscles there. It's 3-3. Precision getting back into this game. Morgan solo rush, good block. Runs back up. He's going to take out number 41. Marcus Morgan. He's going to get the call he wanted. Perkowski's taken out in the double. Chris DeJesus, I haven't seen him in a while. The last time I saw him was at the Thing 2024, I believe. The first ever Thing that I played at, which was just the one before this one. So. Lots of talking from Steel City. Gonna take a rip on Marcus. He gets tagged out. Doesn't really move. Looks like he kind of went for a grab. Kind of bailed halfway through. Great release from Smith. He has a big arm, gets a good hit there. Very cross-body release. Let's see if he does it again. Oh, he's just gonna fake without the ball in his hand. Capelli also gets tagged out. Smith gets blocked by Supinowitz. Suprinowitz. Urbanich lined out. He was standing much further back than he was standing off the court, tried to walk back into the court as if nothing happened. Chris DeJesus with the flick of the wrist is going to take out Suprinowitz. Chris DeJesus. There we go. We see the dance, the Milkman. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Fa la la la. I love it. This is why I love watching Precision. Love seeing him dance. Somebody clip that. I will add the music. It'll go up on my Instagram, which is Dodgeball Memes, but video edition. Speaking of dodgeball memes, I should totally make another one of those. I've definitely been neglecting it as the milkman gets taken out. No, I want to see him dance more. Let the man dance. Let him dance. Let him dance. Hetzer taken out by Smith. Lots of very big arms on Precision in this No Sting division. That's 2 hits for Smith in this point. Urbanich taken out. Looks like we're going into no blocking. It is a 4-3 game for Precision. Steel City want this point. They want this game to end in a tie. They were dominating this match up until around the 3-quarter mark. Lots of balls spent on Brakowski, who's gonna reach, and he doesn't find it. Lots of throws. Hadel. Smith with the grab brings the milkman back in. Smith with another hit on Hetzer. On fire in this point. He has at least 4 eliminations. Looks like he tries to get a 5th there. It is no blocking. Lots spent on him. And he finally does get hit. Rudman takes the toss on Hadel. And the milkman makes the grab. Oh, slides across. Shuffles across. Morgan throws overhead. And it looks like that is going to be the game. Precision are going to take it 5-3. Let's get a dance. Let's get a dance. Dance. Yeah! That's exactly what I love seeing out of Precision. A great game. I'm good. How are you? A fantastic comeback for Precision here. They really took a while to get into a groove in this game, but later proved that they have the arms, proved that they have the hands to take down Steel City, who kind of let it slip. They let the ball control get a little bit loose, and they were reaching for things and really trying to force plays they didn't need to force. All they really need to do was play their game and try to not get these Precision guys hot, and they weren't able to keep them under control. A great win for Precision. Stay tuned. We have Supernova versus Om Nom Nom. I'm excited because I really like that second name, Om Nom Nom. Welcome back to the second premier stop of USA Dodgeball. We are in Cleveland watching some women's nose sting. We have Supernova taking on Om Nom Nom. Om Nom Nom just won their first game by 6 points from what I'm hearing. They have some awesome names on the back of their jerseys that I'm trying to read. All of these are food, as I've noticed. Om Nom Nom are seem to be from all over. I only recognize one lovely, lovely human being, Stephanie Schmuck. Shout out to Miss Churros. She has churros on the back of her jersey. As for Supernova, I'm not super familiar either, but I know they were in Tucson. I'm not quite sure how they did. I didn't have a chance to watch them, and I do not know if they made it far into playoffs. I was focused on playing myself and commentating. So Churros with a good throw out of the middle. I'm gonna call everybody by their food names. We got a line out from the right corner. Gardettos. We got Gardettos, pickles, popcorn, churros, chocolate, and I cannot see the back of the left corner's jersey. Om Nom Nom have the player advantage. It's a 5 against 3. Solid so far. I'm being informed that number 15 is Chips. Amazing. We got chips, chocolate, popcorn, and pickles left on the court. I love the creativity from Om Nom Nom. I just liked the name, and now that I see the back of the jerseys, the ball was spiked by Pickles. Popcorn gets taken out in the exchange. 2 left for Supernova, 3 left for Om Nom Nom. Om Nom Nom ate up the last team 6-0. Let's see if they're going to run up the score again against Supernova. Pickles gets taken out. It is a 2v2. Looks like this game might be a little bit tougher than their last one. I didn't get to see it, but the score line does not say it was very, very close. Good throw from Chips, and it's a pop-up straight across the court into the other corner. Chocolate is left alone. But Chocolate, sweet enough to do the work on her own. Chocolate with the triple exclamation marks instead of a number. Maybe that's number 3. 2 free throws. Goes for the grab. Chocolate's gonna get the grab. Brings in Garditos. Garditos? What's a Gardito? Is that an American thing? I have no idea. Two balls spent, bounces. That 2v1 flipped into a 2v1 for Om Nom Nom very, very quickly. A snack mix bag. Garditos are a snack mix bag. Gardettos. All right. Well, Chocolate and Gardettos are going to win this 2v1, putting Om Nom Nom up 1-0. Gardettos. Must be an American thing because I've never seen those in Canada. Maybe I just ignore them when I'm at the Superstore. We got our very dedicated research team doing some background research on Gardettos. So based in Wisconsin, I'm curious if if number 13, Astra Goldreich, is from Wisconsin. I'm not familiar. So it's a bunch of fake breadsticks. Baked breadsticks with Worcestershire sauce. Gardetto's was hard enough to say, but trying to list off the ingredients is not making my life any easier. Looks like she was tagged out earlier. We have churros, popcorn, chips, and is that Gobstoppers I'm looking at in the left corner? No, I don't think I can see that very, very well. It better be Uncrustables. It better be Uncrustables. It could be Feastables. Could be Mr. Beast's Feastables, but it might be Uncrustables. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I love Uncrustables. My favorite snack at a dodgeball tournament. Sadly, I don't have any today. If you know, you know. I just found out those are in Canada just like a month ago. Let's see if Uncrustables can make a difference here while Chips gets caught. Uncrustables needing to do some work. Churros and Uncrustables left on the court. So it is Uncrustables. Uncrustables with a good pre-counter. My favorite snack. I feel like I'm rooting for Om Nom Nom here. I might have to be neutral as a commentator. Big rip from Uncrustables. All the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches doing the work. Four balls for Om Nom Nom. Two balls spent. Churros gonna throw, gets one ball returned. Way to get out of the way of that double. Churros throws one, gets two thrown back at her. Four balls left. Churros and Uncrustables putting in the work. It is a 2v3. Looks like it is a 2v2. Om Nom Nom still up 1-0. Free throw from Uncrustables. Across comes from Churros. Two balls spent. Uncrustables gets taken out. No. Uncrustables. Churros survives a triple. All 6 balls. Has lots of time to spend as much as she wants. 6 balls, 4 remaining. Doesn't get anybody with those first 2. Oh, and a drop shot. It's gonna find her target. Almost gets caught on the pop-up. But Stephanie stays in. Good survivability. Looks like it hit her hand while she was walking the other ball. Good honesty. Om Nom Nom. It is a 1-1 game. Looks like a little hype top from Om Nom Nom. A good back and forth game so far. It did look like Om Nom Nom had a very, very good chance of closing that last point. But Supernova managed to close it out. Something they didn't manage to do in the first set when that 2v1 for Supernova turned against them with one catch from Chocolate. 2 balls spent, none connect. 1 on Popcorn and 1 on Chocolate. 4 balls for Om Nom Nom. Free throw from Uncrustables. He's going to find number 333 on Supernova. The only player not matching the other jerseys. I apologize, I'm not very familiar with this Supernova side. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Still very, very close halfway through a 1-1 game. Oh, and a grab by Pickles stays in. Uncrustables is also going to get a hit. So far, my MVP. Totally zero bias when I say that. It's not just because I like the snack. A nice drop shot from Pickles. He's going to find Supernova's right corner. Good honesty. Letting everybody know it hit her in the wrist. A pre-throw from Gardettos. And Om Nom Nom Pickles. 3 kills in this set. Eating up the competition. Makes a grab and has 2 hits in that point. Great display so far from Om Nom Nom. It is 2-1. This game's still very back and forth. We're barely halfway through this match. Everything could flip in these next few points. Eight minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Good throw from Uncrustables, getting a lot of hits out of this left corner. She's eating them up. Surprised we don't have Reese's Puffs on this team because they're eating them up, eating them up, eating them up. We love food puns here at Dodgeball.live. Four balls for Supernova. They need the kill here. They're down 2, but a very, very mistimed. It looks like they made a call for a double there, but Uncrustables with the pre-counter only allows for 1 player on Supernova to throw. Pickles making a good catch. Pickles has some movement on her ball. It's gonna find the middle. Uncrustables catches the left corner sleeping. It is a 6v1, a very tall task. And Pickles with the shadow catch. Lots of grabs from Pickles. Om Nom Nom playing very, very well that last set. Very, very dominant. They could be running away with this. They have a 2-point advantage over Supernova. But we still have 7 minutes on the clock. Everything could change. One spent by Pickles, a big throw, good honesty from the player on Supernova. Three balls spent, 2 by Supernova, 1 by Om Nom Nom. Which is gonna leave Om Nom Nom with burden. They're up 1 player. 1 ball spent out of the middle by Chips. Uncrustables. Gonna take a trade. I'd say it's a good trade, but a very, very big hit for Supernova. Uncrustables has been very, very annoying in that left corner. Getting tons of kills. Pickles with a great double dodge, jumps over both. It's gonna be 4 balls for Om Nom Nom. They're really gonna try to widen the player gap here. With 2 balls, looking to get at least 1 hit. It's not gonna come. A counter out of the right corner on Supernova. And Churros is going to find that right corner who just countered. 5v3. It took a little bit and a couple ball advantages with those 4 balls. And a good knee catch. Looks like someone was also taken out in that exchange on Supernova, so they're still going to be down a player. But that catch was great to bring in some more help. She goes for another one. And not going to get it. It is a 4v2 in favor of Om Nom Nom. Single ball thrown on each side. That counter went above everybody, but still landed in the court. Looks like it may have slipped out of her hand while pumping. Uncrustables, as I said, putting in the work, playing very, very well, being that crucial left corner, getting a lot of kills. And Om Nom Nom really running away with this. A 3-point advantage with a quarter of the match left. 5 minutes on the clock. Aggressive rush from Om Nom Nom. Spends one. Not super aggressive, but a lot more than we've seen throughout the day so far. A lot of these teams are opting to keep those balls off the rush. Oh! And Supernova's right corner is going to catch Turtle Sleek, who's going to take Pickles out with her. It's a very, very big hit for Supernova. Pickles has been another one of those players on Supernova. It's been between Pickles and Uncrustables that are getting majority of the kills, making crucial grabs. And Chocolate is going to bring in Churros. Looks like they were getting a little bit short on Burden. So that ball came out. 50-foot throw, doesn't connect with anybody. Om Nom Nom now focusing on Supernova's right corner. Ooh, Chocolate tries to get another grab. The ball just bounces off for him. 2 balls spent. Both middles are going to throw. The counter came in from the right corner on Supernova. Gardetto's decides to hold. Even players on both sides. Supernova not letting Om Nom Nom be as dominant in this point. Looks like a little confusion on who the burden was on. It's going to be given to Om Nom Nom. And another trade, a 1-for-1. Gardetto's really letting her lockup get pretty loose in that right corner. She's been finding crucial counters to keep this set even. Free counter from Uncrustables. Doesn't find anybody. Single ball released out of the middle by Supernova. Burden is going to be on Om Nom Nom. Balls collide in the air. Little ta-da from both ends. Putting their hands up in the air. Single ball spent on Uncrustables. And the pre-counter comes in. I believe the Burton clock does not reset. And it's going to be down to a 2v2. Another 1-for-1. The most effective players on both sides still in right now. Right corner from Supernova has been putting in the work during this point, really keeping things even, while Uncrustables has just been dominating throughout this match, getting probably the most kills on Om Nom Nom. It looks like her or Gardetto's, they've gotten another one. Little 2v1, windmill throw, spends the second one, gonna go for the grab, and she gets it. A 2v1. Can they close this out? They're gonna want this point. There's 40 seconds left, and every point matters. A big cross-court shot, 50 plus feet. Doesn't find anybody. Uncrustables surviving. There's 25 seconds left to no blocking. Uncrustables gonna want to keep alive in this point to survive before no blocking. Definitely to not risk their point differential getting hit if they lose 2 back-to-back. Good block, and Uncrustable stays in. We're going into no blocking. It's a 4-1 lead for Om Nom Nom. It's safe to say they won this match, but every single point matters. They're going to want this for their point differential. If they win this, they take it up to 10. And Supernova definitely want the point for their point differential to not get too low into the negatives if they lost the earlier match. And they're going to get it. The final score, 4-2. Uncrustables did a fantastic job in this match, getting tons of kills out of that left corner. I love all the playful names from Om Nom Nom. Wearing the Garadi jersey. Very, very crucial point for Supernova. Definitely helped them get those last 2. Really putting in the work. When she got loose with those counters in the right corner, it was very, very hard for Om Nom Nom to cope and really stay up in those player leads, which really gave them that kind of 50-50 ending that Supernova did end up getting twice. So maybe they're going to be looking to play like that in future matches. But a very, very good display from Om Nom Nom. Stay tuned for more dodgeball action. We have Hex versus Clutch Mode, 2 giants in Hex, giant in any division, and Clutch Mode fantastic at both cloth and no-sting. And I believe some of these guys are foam haters, so let's stick around, see them put in the work against a fantastic foam side, the Thing champions, Hex. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Cleveland Premier Tour Stop USA Dodgeball. We got some no-sting action, 2 giants of the no-sting and cloth world, and in this case there's a giant in the left corner for Hex, number 83. Shout out Andrew Ketchum. Love that guy. Love all the guys on Hex. They looks like it's Hex-ish today, because they have Ketchum, Payan, Cody Trujillo, and Cameron Parkey, who looks like he's complaining about the lines, flexing at me. They have 2 additions to their roster because they only have 6 today. They have Seth Rabinowitz and Michael Macchio. Clutch Mode, a giant of both No Sting and Cloth. They were in Elite 8, but did get upset at Nationals by yours truly and Boston Heist. So I take pride that I took down debatably the best Cloth team in the United States last year. So shout out to the Heist boys. Love you guys. Clutch Mode starting off strong. Ketchum isn't going to connect on his first throw out of that left corner. I think everybody is familiar with Andrew Ketchum and his absolute massive arm. Hardest throw in the world. As for these Clutch Mode boys, very, very solid. They have the hands, they have the tosses. Lots of Team USA Cloth players on both sides, I believe. We have Justin Pine and Cam Parkey who have made appearances for the Cloth national team. And we have Andrew Ketchum, who looks like, I believe he's looking to play Cloth at this upcoming World Cycle. That'll be very, very scary. Hex struggling to hit, something I'm not used to seeing from these guys. Looks like they're still working their way into this match. Big cross-court rip on Ketchum. Cody Trulio is gonna find left corner number 13, William Bethard, a Team USA Cloth staple at this point. Had the pleasure of playing him in Cloth, as I said earlier. Very, very good player. Andrew Ketchum gets tagged out. Cody Trulio and Cam Parkey are left. Now it's just down to Cam, who goes for the grab. He's not going to find it. Jeremy Meadows is going to take Cam out, and it is a 1-0 game for Clutch Mode. Definitely excited for later today when these guys, I'm pretty sure, get to face off in Cloth. Both teams very, very good at that ball type, and I think I will be playing one of these teams as well. I think I'm playing Clutch Mode for Cloth. I don't know if I'm playing Hex. Hopefully we see them later. I'm playing on Grizzlies later today. I'm very, very excited to play a ball type that I'm not super great at. I don't have the arm. I can block and dodge, but oh, and Bethard with a great catch on Payan. Clutch Mode starting off very strong very early. It looks like there is a 7th on Hex. I'm confused as to who Rabinowitz and Macchio are, let alone this unnamed person just joining the roster. Hex, No Sting semifinalists in Tucson. They're gonna want the medal today. They were missing Andrew Ketchum in the later stages of that No Sting division. I can definitely say, as being on that team, his absence was felt. Losing to Rose City, but if they can get past Clutch Mode here, hopefully they're looking to take their 2nd medal on the Premier Tour. As for this season, I know they want that. Parkey, nobody yet to find a target on Hex. These boys struggling to hit. Catch him with the positive affirmations, throwing a thumbs up at his side. Single ball spent out of Hex's left corner. Bethard, oh, and it's gonna be a double. Cody's gonna take out 2. Cody finally doing something, as he should be. Cody's gonna spend on Clutch Mode's right corner. 3 balls are spent. None connect, only 1 gets blocked. The other 2 looked like they missed. James Jefferson with a throw on Cam Parkey. Dodgeball spent out of the middle from Hex. Big throw. I apologize. I do not know your name. I don't know if you are Rabinowitz or Machio. But you have good arm. It was a good throw. Double cross from clutch mode. Leaves Hex with 4 balls. Lots of balls exchanged there. A very, very good exchange from Hex. They're going to leave Jefferson in alone. And Cody Trulio, all hands, reaches up and grabs the ball out of the air. Love to see the dancing from Cody. Checking his hands for tar or rosin. Something sticky up there. Fantastic grab from Cody. Dancing on the clutch mode, boys. Just tuning in with me now, I'm Nicholas Danchenko. I'm being joined by
Nick Factorin. Hello, everybody.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm I've been very excited for this match. I saw on Dodgeball Hub that I would be getting to commentate this game. And we have 2 monsters in the USA Dodgeball scene for both cloth and foam. Or sorry, cloth and no sting.
Absolutely. The thing is, Hex has been playing, they've already played 3 games. This is their 4th in the division for round robin. Clutch mode, I think this is game 1, match 1 for them.
Wow, very interesting. I didn't know that.
What's the score?
It is...
Nick, have you been to taking notes here?
2-1 Hex, 1-1.
2-1 Hex. I know Hex just won.
2-1,
Oh, might be 1-1?
Hex really struggled to find hits in that first set, but that second set, Cody Trulio started off things with a double and obviously finished with that fantastic overhead catch.
That catch is what brought me on to commentary.
4 balls for clutch mode, 1 spent. It's gonna find Hex's middle. I don't know who that is. I know that Hex have.
That is Michael
Rabinowitz. That is Michael Mochio.
Yes. Cody solo throw. Sails high. Clutch mode with 4.
2 solo throws from Ketchum and Cody. Couldn't find anybody. The clutch mode are gonna find one of Hex-ish's middles. And now we have the 4 from Hex, the core 4. Pyan gets tagged out. Ketchum looks like he went to reach for that, but it went out before Ketchum could get a hand to it.
Cody, same spot as his last throw.
Consistency, love to see it. Single ball. Jefferson almost hit the commentary area. Very happy we have a net here. Ketchum, big hit.
The ball's coming back over. Clutch mode with 4 balls. 1 ball coming in here, but they are going to start their play.
Big movement by Cody in the middle. Hex, we're still owed 1 ball. Clutch mode are going to give it to them. Hex with 4 balls.
Catch him 2 in hand. He takes 1 shot.
Takes 1 shot. He looks like he's looking for that second throw. He really wants a hit to even things up in this set. Good movement from Cam. Cam almost gets caught sleeping by Jefferson, but he decides to hold. Single ball spent on Ketchum, a good block. Good movement from Cody.
And with that exchange, it's now 3-on-3.
3-on-3. Jefferson let Cam get a little bit loose in that right corner and may have made the mistake of not trying to punish Parky, even though Parky is known for making grabs. Ketchum gets oh, he got caught out.
Cam is out too. Now 2-1, a 3-1.
3-on-1. Cody.
Come up with a catch here.
Early, he could come up with a catch. 1 block, gets super low to get under the other 2.
10 minutes left in the match.
First half of this game, Very, very entertaining.
The
Cody,
rush, and they tag him.
good movement. He gets out of the way of one, but that shallow double cross is going to find Cody. And it's going to be a lead for Clutch Mode.
Or it's 2-2.
2-2.
Let's see. 2-1. It is now 2-1 Clutch Mode.
2-1 Clutch Mode. Apologies for the mistake in scorekeeping there. I should have remembered. I should remember that Hex only managed to get 1 point in there. Catch him tiptoeing right next to that line. Giving me a little bit of anxiety watching him almost line out every time he goes to block a ball. Ooh, straight in the head. Wearing number 27. Unfamiliar with who that is. Could be Rabinowitz, maybe. Only 1 ball spent. It's going to go in between number 27 and Cody.
Ah, yes, 27 is Rabinowitz. Oh, throws a catch.
As we were just talking about him, Rabinowitz throws a grab. I'm curious as to who the other player on this Hex squad is. They're not in the rosters on Dodgeball Hub. Clutch Mode take out Ketchum, a very, very big hit for Clutch Mode.
Oh,
definitely
Brandon
Hex's
Renfro.
biggest hitter.
That's Brandon Renfro in the moist shirt. I think it was the last second ad.
Brandon Renfro. All right. Oh, and
That
the
catch
catch
is good.
is made. I think the catch is good. The ball didn't die before the catch was made. No points of contact are needed in USA Dodgeball for a catch to count. They're going by WDBF rules. I mean, not really WDBF if it's nose thing, but going by WDBF foam, I guess.
Close to it.
Cody with the big hops to get out of the way of the double there. He's not going to tag the left corner from Clutch Mode. It's a 3-on-3. We have Machio, Cody Trulio, and Cam Parkey. Looks like Machio lined out. These courts are thinner and shorter than normal. Parkey gets tagged out. Cody again in a 3v1 situation.
Let's see if he can turn it around this time.
Cody very, very good at making clutch grabs. Good block. The other ball goes over his head.
Oh.
Good movement. Oh, and he gets tagged out. He looks like he was going to go for that grab. He reached for it. And Jeremy Meadows again with a closing shot on Cody Trulio.
So we're at a 3-1 Clutch Mode.
Clutch Mode, not really a foam team.
They're a cloth team.
They are a cloth team. I've had a conversation with a couple of these guys about foam. Doesn't seem like they like foam very much. Very, very high press from James Jefferson. I love to see when a player plays like that, gets in everybody's faces. Super annoying. Good hops from Rabinowitz.
Hex turn to throw. Looks like Seth is in the middle. Oh, throw comes from
Spikes
Ketchum.
it. He's able to block just in time. Decides not to throw on Bethard.
Yeah, Will Bethard with that throw. Barely misses Brandon Renfro. Seth Rabinowitz throws. No hits have been made in the last couple exchanges here.
Good defense on the back line from both teams. Cody stays alive. Cam's counter goes way overhead. 4 balls for Clutch Mode. Are we going to see the first hit here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Cody not super happy with himself.
Cam Parkey barely avoiding that sideline.
Jefferson takes a cross on Andrew Ketchum. He's not going to find a hit. Payan, big rip out of the middle. That ball rebounds to Narnia. Cody asking if we can bring the foam balls out now. Trust me, I would like nothing more. Woo! I flinched. I flinched at that ball. That came straight at the commentary area. We have a net in front of us, and I still flinched.
Wow.
Bethard gets a kill, catching, letting Bethard have a little bit of space. And it's gonna hurt Hex here. They're down to 4. Clutch mode is at 3 players.
The lone player on the side of clutch mode from the LA area, Joey in the middle.
Bethard throws at Payan. Payan gets out of the way. Good block.
Spends another ball, and they spend another ball on Payan.
They spend 3 on Payan, leaving Hex with 5 balls. Not something I've seen a lot today.
Ooh.
Payan drawing in a lot of balls, and he's going to take out Jefferson.
Looks like that spend was worth it, right? We've got Bethard left.
Nice curveball from Bethard. He's looking for that grab.
He looks for it. He wants it. He is that player that can grab that last ball. Is that a line out? That is a line out on that end.
And it looks like the line's going to keep snatching souls throughout the day. Lots of line violations.
Hex won that point, yes. It is now 3-2.
Hex still in this game. They're down against clutch mode. Cody Trulio is taking a seat. Payan very, very aggressive on both ends for this opening rush. Payan stays alive. Cam Parkey is going to get taken out. And it looks like clutch mode are going to have the player advantage.
Last second block from Payan. Gets that out of the way.
Big drop shot from Payan.
Huge difference with these balls. You can put a ton of movement on these. They are easier to grip. It's wild what people can do with these no-sting balls.
Burton still on clutch mode. Ketchum signaling that he wants to bring in that 4th ball. Looks like they're going to counter rush. Bethard was the target, but he's not going to get found.
About 2 minutes left in this match. Bethard sails high.
Ooh, that has to have hurt. Payan takes out number 0 on clutch mode. Very, very loud. Bethard gets taken out. Payan, he's rushing. He has 3 kills.
Loading
him up. He's on fire. Kill, kill, kill from Payan.
Is he gonna come again? One more.
He does, but doesn't find a target on the 4th one. Good block. Up in that attacking area. It's a good block. Stays alive. Hex are going to keep their player lead. Payan with the pre-throw. Rabinowitz. Oh!
Team catch.
Team catch. It's going to pop up into Machio. Oof, Payan. Big hit.
Taking advantage of the chaos. TJ Jefferson last in for clutch mode.
Ooh.
Tags Payan.
Payan laughing.
1 ball left and spent by Brandon. TJ's going to spend both those balls. Brandon's out with the line. 3 players are left on the side of Hex. Cam Parkey looks like he wants to rush. Ooh, that ball is high.
That ball sails very, very high. 3 balls for Hex. They really want this point. There's only 30 seconds left. Free throw from Jefferson. He doesn't need it. All he needs to do is stay alive. He gets tagged out. Hex really want to close this set in the next 20 seconds so that they can go into no blocking and potentially win this game. Cam Parkey runs him down. 2 balls spent. It looks like we might be going into no blocking with Hex down.
There's
and
Machio
with a clutch catch. It's going to be all tied up. Going into no blocking.
Start this game.
3-3. Oh. We're going into no blocking, an all-even game Clutch Mode and Hex tied at 3
I think
apiece.
since it's round robin, we're going to not go. Oh, they are going to start a round.
Ketchum signaling he's not a huge fan of the ball he has in his hand.
They are starting the snow block game here with the.
It's a very, very big point. Both teams could take the win here. Rabinowitz is gonna find, he's gonna find 2, it's a double.
Wow. That's an unfortunate play for Clutch Mode.
Ketchum with the pre-counter, he's gonna get tagged out. He hasn't really been able to stay alive. And a player like him is really, really important to have alive in your team. That massive arm in a no blocking point like this.
Seth Rabinowitz and Hex is about to take this last one. TJ skirts by that ball. He now has all balls on his side. Let's see what he could do.
And Cody with the hands. Hex take the game 4-3. What a match. Hex coming back from down to come back in no blocking, win it 4-3. A great display, potentially a finals matchup that we could see at the end of the day. Fantastic.
I'm going to call it here. We are going to see that match later on today. These are two great teams. What an ultimate battle. Thank you very much, Nick, for letting me hop on here.
No problem. It was nice to share the mic with you, Nick.
We'll see you later. Who's coming up next here?
Coming up next on Dodgeball.live. We have more action from the No Sting division here in Cleveland. Be sure to stay tuned.
press this button, it should have a red icon. Like that's what's really like. Yep. Like I don't have any control to put it on. It's just like, my character right here is all
Hello everybody, I am back. We are a little bit into a game right now. We have Illusion and Lake Erie Mermaids. I can only help but assume that Mermaids are from Lake Erie. So relatively close. I don't know where Illusion is from in Lake Erie. Oh, yes, they're from in Lake Erie, and we have Illusion on the close side. Catch from number 46 Meadows. I'm Nicholas Danchenko, joining you a little bit later into this game. Had to run, take a break, get a sip of water. And I'm currently unaware of the score. I believe it's still 0-0. It is 1-0 in favor of Illusion. Four v 1 for Illusion, and number 16 brings in the catch. Number 16, is that number 16? Yes, it is. Bidlack. Two nothing for Illusion. I'm not very familiar with either of these two teams. I do recognize some faces on Illusion's side. I believe Illusion have been to the thing. Well, I want to say they have. I feel like I've seen them there. If not this year, then maybe last year. I might be mistaken. 2 balls spent on Meadows. Slides a little bit to the left to get out of the way. Hadron and Meadows both in the middle with the ball now. 4 balls. Schnellinger. Schnellinger throws again, and he's going to get the hit. Schnellinger and Hadron stacked on that left corner. Mermaids had 5 balls. They spend 2. They don't get anybody. Good block from the middle on Mermaids. Invasion. I am thinking of Invasion, not Illusion. So, my mistake. Illusion have not been to the thing. I've been corrected. Another throw from Schnellinger. She's had already 1 or 2 kills in this point. Left corner doing some damage. 6 against 3. Nice little split jump out of the right corner on Mermaids. Two balls spent. Stewart getting taken out. Sandy Stewart, the first to come off the court in this point for Illusion. Single ball spent by Lee. Good survivability from all 3 remaining players from Mermaids. Block, oh, and the commentator's curse. Her block is gonna find, oh, it's gonna pop up, hit the middle in the head, and a catch. I think from the right corner. Must have missed it. Lee steps out of the way at the last second. Is a 4-on-4 Illusion and Mermaids all tied up on players. Cadron spends 1 ball. 4 for Mermaids. They can go up in players. And they're gonna find Atkinson. The only face I really recognize on Illusion. Three balls apiece and a leg grab from number 45, Kim Meadows, trapping the ball in between her knees. Illusion back with the player advantage. Lee takes the shallow cross. Mermaids really focusing on staying alive. So their lockups are getting a little bit loose. Sandy Stewart staying alive, a good block. burden was on Illusion, but Mermaids decided to spend. Very interesting choice. Illusion only had 2 balls in hand. That single ball was out of reach. Mermaids could have really pressed up and caused a little bit of uncomfort for Illusion, but they decided to spend and give them 4 balls. Luckily, they come out on top and they survive. 4 balls in hand. Let's see if they decide to spend 2. They do. Nobody gets tagged out. We are halfway through this game. Illusion are up 2-0. Mermaids putting up a very good fight, staying alive very well on the back line. 2 balls spent at the middle. They're going to have 5 balls, but 1 gets returned. Takes the counter. Instead of keeping that ball control, they may have been able to spend 3 if they wanted to. 2 cross-court counters go high. Another high throw coming out of Meadows this time. Apologies, that ball did connect with the camera. Getting that fixed right now. And Lee makes a grab. Hopefully you were able to see that on camera. The camera needs to be tilted a little bit up. Ooh, goes off the bar of the net in front of the commentary area. It looks like it's going to be 3-0 Illusion. We're having some technical difficulties here. The camera did get hit on one of those throws. We're working on that right now. Apologies for the inconvenience of not being able to see the other side of the court. Great throw from Kaiser on the opening rush. Illusion are going to start with a 1-player advantage. Looks like we have the camera all back up and running. Sadly, that's not something we can always control in dodgeball. Sometimes there's a ball that will go off to the side and tag the camera. We're just lucky enough to be able to adjust it very, very quickly. Oof, big rip out of the middle. Bidlack with a great throw. It's going to be back on Illusion. Illusion haven't lost a player in this point so far. 1 ball spent. Kaiser gets taken out. You want a Gatorade? Good throw by Bidlack. Lots of counters. Great grab out of the left corner, number 44. Schnellinger putting in the work again. Ooh. Looks like Sandy Stewart wanted that grab. Looks like she almost had it for a second, but it slipped through. Renata Kaiser deciding to take that throw out of the middle. Mermaids need 2 hits. To even things up, they decide to spend both on Atkinson. Ooh. The wings only call paid off. Ooh, Atkinson caught sleeping a little bit. Hits her hands while she tries to block. And number 16, Bidlack, beats it up. It's going to be 3-0, 3 or I believe it's 4. 4-0 now. Checking on the score right now. We have 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Meadows, throw off the rush, goes a little bit overhead. 2 balls spent. One does connect with Meadows. The other one goes wide. So score correction, it is 3-0. Apologies for the mistake, it is 3-0 Illusion. I'm pretty sure it was 4. We'll have to be corrected later. So weird, everybody watching the game and in the game does not know whether it's 3 or 4-0. Very, very interesting. Two balls spent at different targets. Wings on the left corner, neither connect. Four balls at the same target now, opens up Schnellinger. He's gonna find the counter. It's a 3v1 for Mermaids. So it is 4-0. I was indeed correct. Good defense from the single player left on Mermaids. Kaiser gets the grab. And it's gonna be 5-0 Illusion. 3 minutes left in the game. Illusion are up 5-0. One of the stronger sides we have seen today. They are running away with it. Stewart spends one ball. Illusion look like they might be slowing down a little bit. It's going to be 4 balls for Mermaids. 2 spent. Bidlack, all hands. Brings it in. Lots of catches on this Illusion team so far. Meadows going to find the left corner from Mermaids, and Lee's going to find the right. It is 6 against 3. Shallow cross, Stewart spends at the middle. A lot of these teams really, really like spending on that middle player when they're up 2 or 3 in numbers because they know that the person in front of them might try to prioritize staying alive rather than protecting their middle. So it's a good decision to take a throw at a relatively open target. Lots of throws exchanged there. Mermaids are going to lose the exchange. Illusion still haven't lost a player in this point. 90 seconds left in this game. Left corner takes a pre-throw on Meadows. It's not going to find her. Lee also drawing in a ball. Four balls for Illusion. Sped 2 on the left corner. Good honesty. It looks like she may have gotten tagged out in the hair. But the right corner is going to make a grab. Illusion are down to 5 players. It's a 5v2. Kaiser, a very long throw, very close to connecting with the feet of Mermaid's right corner. And Kudron makes a grab. 6v1, back to 6, back to full strength. Illusion haven't lost many players in this point. Lost 1, regained 1. 2 balls spent. It's going to be a disarm, and we're going to go into no blocking. 6-0 Illusion. Oh, looks like they will be starting a new point with under 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like they're going to stop the play, and they are going to start no blocking. I would say that's the decision. Under 30 seconds left. It doesn't look like there is a clock on the main court. Doesn't look like there's a clock on any court. We are running on a universal clock. Single ball by Schnellinger. Stewart also going to spend 5 balls for Mermaids. Stewart going to bring one back in, makes a grab. I do not think that was the move from Mermaids. Having those extra balls to get those hits, especially after losing to a team with 6 players remaining on the court, you're really going to want to have that ball control to spend 2 and maybe even 3 on the target. Illusion up in player numbers again. 4 balls for Mermaids. They're down to 3. Pre-throw almost goes to blocking, no blocking. Stewart gets tagged out in the feet. It's a 4v2. Looks like Atkinson may have taken out the middle from Mermaids. Two balls thrown at Lee. One connect. Atkinson staying alive. One ball spent from the left corner of Mermaids. Atkinson does return. No balls on court from the right corner of Mermaids, and Illusion will connect. And that will be 7-0. I think this is the most dominant game we have seen today. Coming up next, we have Acid versus Dissonance. Stay tuned.
Oh no.
All right, and we've got Dissonance versus Acid here. Just about to start. Big thanks to Nicholas Danchenko for all the casting so far. Tyler Underwood starts with a big throw at the start, just misses. Lopez here with a nice counter. Dissonance comes out on top on the exchange. Burden now to Acid. Ooh, nice double throw. Both balls connecting. Burden here now on Dissonance. Ooh, a pre-throw. Manages to get the cross counter, but gets taken out on a double on the left here. 4 players for Dissonance. 2. Sean on Acid just couldn't get his ball down fast enough on the side. Oh, the no look by Mr. David Roy himself. And now 2-on-1. Gets under it. Manages to disrupt that pre-throw. Or with the pre-throw. Ooh. Nice little curveball from Tyler here to close out the set as he just grazes David. Now we're lining up. 1-0. Dissonance over Acid. And 2 teams here. Looks like we've got a few members of Boston Heights. Heist over on Acid playing today. But looking pretty good today. Ooh, Tyler throwing a catch. Tried to get him with the fake out. Didn't bite. Nice no look. Oh, 2 balls committed. 3 balls each team. Acid. Burden on Acid to throw. A little high. Just a little. Throw on the left side misses. Goes low, bounces off. Ooh. Turfs another. Oh. We've got a line out here. A little bit of a confusion as to where the outline is on this court. And we got a line out. Nice no-look throw on the right side for Acid now. 4-on-2. Lopez wins the trade. Now it's a 2-on-2. Lopez and Hartman versus Sean and a member of the Acid team whose name I have not yet learned. Shagger's in. On Dissonance to throw. Good fake. Ooh, 2-ball play, a little bit delayed. And a finger out over here on Lopez. Sean gets the finish. 1-on-1. Miss by Hartman. Oh, and we get a back line out. And Acid takes it. 1-1. Acid and Dissonance is a little bit of confusion here on the lines for this court. Lining up. Let's see if Tyler can connect on this rush play here this time. Oh, plays it careful. No rush play. Good dodges. Oh, he almost secures the catch, but it bounces out. Something you got to watch with these no-sting balls. They're bouncy. You can lose them. got Dissonance to throw. Tyler rushes up. Good block by Garrett. Ooh, Garrett called on the out. Looked clean from my angle, but takes us out graciously. Good pre-throw counter. Gets Gary. Acid to throw. 4 balls. Shot over on the corner. Now Dissonance to throw. Ooh, another pre-counter. Acid really liking these pre-counters. We go 2 players going for the trade. No trade, and we get a back line out as Sprite steps on the line. Bounces. Lafferty. Tyler now getting in on the trade. Wins it. Avoids the throw from David. And on the opposite side, Hartman takes out his opposite corner. Now 3-on-2 here for Dissonance. 4 balls Acid. What's the play going to be? Looks like we've got a tricky 2 balls from one hand throw. And the bottom ball manages to take out Lafferty. You don't see that one too often. Tyler with the hops, gets over the ball. Sean goes in for the catch. Hartman countered, but seals the deal with the catch, and they close it out. 2-1. 2-1 for Dissonance over Acid. Helping out our commentary team here as they learn some of these American teams. Always a challenge having to switch from Canadian venues to American venues. So many teams, so many players. Rush play here for Dissonance. Ball bumbled. Oh, nice throw. Looked like it was going for Hartman, but then skips through, and Lafferty just gets his toes. And Acid now out on top. 6-on-4 as they get 2 players out just off the rush. 4 balls Dissonance. And now burden on Acid as they get this 3rd ball back in play. Just a small delay here as we wrangle this last ball. There it is. Acid to play. Ball out the middle. Wide. Hartman gets low. Good fakes. 4 ball here now for Dissonance. Play call. Nice throw across the middle, and then a follow-up wave play. And they get 2, and now it's evened up. Ooh, Gary goes for the catch. Can't seal it. Lopez also hit as right corner on Acid manages to take 2. 4 balls now for Acid. Correa tries to block, gets under the block. Ooh. Ball's over. Looks like Shagger might have grabbed a ball that was on the court. So they have to give it up. One v2. And a catch. Hartman throws crossbody, but he manages to bring it in. So it looks like an invalid Shagger was the one to pick up that ball, which is why it had to be given up to the other team. USA Dodgeball now trying to be very strict on the invalid shagging rules to prepare some of these players for Worlds. Tyler now steps up for the counter and gets Garrett, manages to avoid the counter throw on him. Dissonance up 1. Acid now, 4-ball play. Play call. Correa tries to mix it up. Sean throws just wide. Lopez with the dodge. Correa an early throw. Now 4 balls again for Acid. acid here. What are they going to go for? Oh, Sprite gets the ball up, blocks. And a nice cross over on the number 88. Now 6 on 4. The spin throw by Mr. David Roy on Lopez. Bringing them back within 1 player. Dissonance now with Burden. Gary throws and catch. And then David also takes another one out. Sean with the pop-off. Garrett here with the dance moves. But not really. Dance into dodge. Nice no-look throw. Play call, 4-ball play here for Dissonance. Ooh, fake underhand throw. Tyler, nice throw, bounces off the arm and catches the player just in the chin and bounces out. Can't seal the catch. Dissonance here now within 1. So even giving up that catch, they're keeping it close. Great throw by Tyler on the pre-counter. Gets David Roy. They even things up now, 3 balls apiece. We've got a shoelace here that needs to be tied. Burden now on acid to throw. I want to see some of those moves by Garrett here. Always the creative dodges. Tyler gets the ball across, but then gets countered by Sean. A couple of turfed throws here as everybody throws a little bit low, afraid of the catch. But we've got a nice battle going on here. A little bit of clarification from the refs. Have an attempted catch, can't seal it. Correa throws high on Sean. Mr. McMahon. And now 3-ball play by Acid. Correa, another one of those. Oh, and then the back line out as he jumps to dodge and just steps over. Dissonance having a lot of trouble with these lines this match. Pardon? Yes. And I believe it's now 2-2? 3-2? 3-2 Acid over Dissonance. Just over 6.5 minutes left here. Garrett out on the throw and does a forward flip on the way out, showboating a little. If you can't do it on the court, you might as well do it on your way off. Cross counter, Correa gets out of the way. Dissonance here being very disciplined. Can't quite close out some of these games as they've been getting into a lot of line trouble, but now we've got 4 balls on Acid to throw. Good block by Hartman. Correa pushes for the counter, cross counter. Correa catches. Flashes the catch, jumps over, misses on the quick throw, another fake. Oh, but he went over the sideline, so there was no need to try and get him out. Definitely some nice moves to try and stay alive there. Tyler with a catch. Correa bought him enough time to get back and get set for that catch with his attempted counter on Sean. Missed on the counter, but Tyler able to get back, secure the catch, and then brings Correa back in. On Dissonance to throw now. Six on 1. A little bit of a low throw, high, just a little wide. Tries to get the rush on the corner. Blocks, 2-ball block. Aims high, just misses the toes. Another one just misses, he gets high and then gets low. Lopez finishing it out. Great dodging ability now And we're all tied up 3 apiece with 4.5 left on this clock. A little bit of coaching here from Mr. Underwood for his team. Hoping they can seal the deal here. Let's see if they go for the pitch back. Take it easy this time. Ball retrieved, thrown way out of bounds. He's got it in play now. On Dissonance to throw. Get Garrett again early. And then another one just under the block. Oh, he seals the catch and falls out of bounds. 4 on 3 now. Dissonance comes up on top on that exchange here. Nice balance. Tyler gets a ball on play, and then Hartman manages to get that last counter. And now 4-2 players here, 4 balls for Dissonance. Can they close this one out, take the lead? 2-ball play on the right. Oh, and Gary throws into a catch on the left corner. 5 balls now for Acid. They need an out on this plate. Tyler rushes in, tries to go for the middle, sets for a catch, can't bring it in. Now it's 2 on 2. Good jump by Hartman. Takes an aggressive stance, stepping forward on that one. A little bit closer than people are used to, but ball's now in play. On Dissonance to throw. Low left side counter. 2-ball play onto Hartman. Hartman now rushes back, takes out his opposite on Acid. And now 2 on 1 for Dissonance here as they get this ball brought in back into play. 4-ball play here for Dissonance. Early counter. Moves. Perfect timing on that 2-ball throw. And Dissonance up 4-3 with just over 2 minutes on the clock here. They need to hold this one down so they can win this set. Very close match. It looks like Dissonance has solved some of their line-out issues here that were causing them to lose a couple games that they had chances of winning early on. We'll see how they finish out this set. Ooh. False start. A little bit of confusion between the refs here. There we go. Quick throw. Nice throw by Acid as they come out on top on that opening exchange. 90 seconds left here before moving into no block. 3-ball play by Acid. Garrett posturing for the stream. Many fakes, no bites. And David just misses his target. Tyler Underwood now coming forward, makes the play call. Fake. A little bit low. Looks at his hands like, how dare I have these hands? Ooh, nice counter by the corner here, Sprite. Over on the Acid, evening it up. 5 on 5. Dissonance to play. Sprite now with the throw out of the corner, misses. 4 balls now. 3 balls now for Acid. And another short ball as it goes low. But then luckily, goes off a player out of bounds and back over. Burden on Dissonance, 10 seconds now before no block. Catch, Sprite. Brings back in Lopez. Was an even game, 5 on 5, now to a 6 on 4 as we move into no block. Ooh, early throw by Sprite here. Sean McMahon out of the way. Oh, Tyler tries to make the play. Doesn't want to make the stretch. Steps on the line and steps out. It's even now, 4-on-4. Dissonance with Burden. Lopez here makes the play call. Throws. 2-ball play. A little bit of a miscommunication. Korea dodges 3. And now 4 balls for Dissonance. What a great display of athleticism by Korea there as he baits 3 balls over. 2 balls, Sean gets low. No hits. Non-acid, 4 balls. They have to push this if they want to win this and tie the set. Korea again, over 2. Counters, gets Garrett. Garrett tries to go for the diving play. What a catch by Acid, but then he also lines out. So the catch is good, but the line out takes him out. But with an exchange there now, Acid on top. Burden, and a catch by Sprite as Sean throws. And now quickly swapped over. Sprite now throws high. Tyler shagging. Another ball, wobbles through. Oh, and it's no block, and he's holding 3 balls. Heads up play by Sprite there to take him out. And then 2-ball play. Dissonance now with no balls in hand. Throw, dodge by Hartman. Another throw, wide, Lafferty. He's just gonna go down the line here, one after the other. And another throw, Sprite tries to go for it, but pulls out the last second. And now 3 balls. Oh, Hartman actually ended up stepping off, sails another ball. 2-ball play, jumps, dodges both. We're just down to the wire. And gets him. Sprite here, MVP of that last no-block match. Securing some catches, getting some key kills there to finish it out. Next up, Iron City Aces versus Empire.
Welcome back to Dodgeball.Live's coverage of the USA Dodgeball Premier Tour Cleveland round. We are watching Empire versus Iron City Aces. I'm Megan McCaffrey, filling in for Nick Danchenko as he's off grabbing a coffee and resting his voice. We've got Burden on Empire here. Really nice pressure, all in sync up at the line. A throw and no connection. Iron City on the return. Going a little bit wide. Seeing a really fast counter game out of both of these teams. That just comes with the territory of no sting. 2 throws. Narrow survival there. This back line has been the destroyer of players today. So far, no casualties in this round. Oh, we do have one off for Empire. A little bit of a stalemate here. Burden on Iron City. Chaos ensues. We've got a few tags. Empire down to 3. Nice little cross shot there, no connections. Empire on the return, coming up to the line. Nice trail, does not connect. Return is going to be on Iron City. Ball advantage back on Empire. We've got them coming up to the line here. They are at the wrong side of a player advantage. And we have the man, the myth, the mystery, Nick, joining me now.
What up, what up, what up? How's it going?
Great. How's your no-sting experience going? You watch a lot of no-sting, Nick?
Only today. I don't usually watch a lot of no-sting. I've played a little bit of it, but I'm excited to see these two teams I'm unfamiliar with.
Where is Iron City? Any guesses?
I have no guesses. There was a team called Steel City here earlier today. We thought they were from Detroit. We searched it up, and apparently Steel City is Cleveland, but they were from Pittsburgh.
Okay, that does not... we're hearing now that Pittsburgh is also Iron City, so...
Could be a Pittsburgh team, but
All
they're
right.
from Cleveland. Maybe. Could be.
I'll have to ask them after this round. A little bit of a swing here, Empire taking some bodies out, evening out the counts.
Vampire, I noticed, are a VC team. VC represent. Let's go. Shout out to VC.
Nick's not biased at all here.
Totally not biased.
Part of the hype crew.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Seems like a very, very even matchup so far. I've just joined, but we have a 3 against 3. A great catch.
It's the first catch of our game. That is going to make a difference.
What a grab. Really just stuck under her arm on her side. Little one-handed grab to turn that point around.
Ah, and a great finish by Empire. They turned that point around. Yeah, those no-sting balls have the tendency to really sort of compress and just stick.
Definitely. We've seen a lot of catches on court 1 throughout the day, and I'm assuming that the other courts are no different. While I was walking by just last game, I saw a couple big ones on this court and a couple big ones on a few other courts. Lots of grabs with this ball. Let's see if Cloth will follow that trend later today.
Cloth, the ball type known for those catches, but no-sting's got a special kind of warping that happens. It's almost like it folds in on you. You have that extra second to kind of secure that grab. Have you been hit by a no-sting ball yet today?
Nope. I flinched very, very hard because I thought I was going to get hit by one that came right at the net, but
they look and sound terrifying.
They do, of course. If you didn't know, the U.S. dodgeball system has just switched over to Baden balls. So this is the first time we are seeing the Baden no sting balls and the Baden cloth balls being used at a USA dodgeball tournament. And then they will roll out the foam for Minneapolis, which will be in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, those balls definitely a little bit of an adjustment. I will say I touched some of the foam ones at the last rounds. They feel very different. It's noticeable when they're on the court, but they do kind of fly the same, which is nice. That's what you want, is consistency in that throw. You don't want to be changing up your mechanics too much.
They definitely fly very similar, that's for sure. Something I've also noticed is they do tend to spin more though, so when I was messing around with throwing some curveballs, they were breaking a little bit harder.
Okay, that's a great pro tip from someone that can throw a curve. All right, pretty even matched on this point as well. We've got Empire coming up, and now we're even bodies. These points have been very, very close. Could be anybody's game here. Empire opts to throw two, and a great catch.
And this time it's going the way of Iron City. Number 18 with a big grab. Turning this game into a 3v2.
A hard rush counter. Attempts at the windmill, turfs it, but then we see some mutual destruction over here on the left side. Both players tagged out. Burden's going to be on Empire with ball advantage. Opting for the safety, staying further back.
And it looks like Entwistle is going to get the hit. Iron City closed this one out. A very, very even matchup so far. I missed the first half of that first point, but the ending looked like they had solid even players, a 3-on-3 that was only really turned by some individual brilliance. A very, very beautiful catch to watch. It seems like the same thing happened for Iron City. That looked to be the turning point in both points. I'm excited for the rest of this match. It looks like we're just about halfway through.
No casualties off the rush there. It's going to be on Iron City on the return. They've got 4 balls. Opt to throw 2.
Nastasian and Whistle both taking a throw.
Different targets, but you don't often see from a stack call when both of your players on the same side are throwing. Typically those are reserved for the same target, so it's an interesting strategy. Definitely keeps Empire on their toes, keeps them guessing.
And Whistle.
A beautiful catch.
And 2.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Entwistle did tag the line, so that second grab is not going to count. Interesting she didn't try to jump and catch the ball.
Yeah.
Because you do not need a single point of contact in the US.
It is an adjustment for sure. I think they've been playing with that rule since, well, at least since Worlds. Up in the Great White North, where we're from, we chose not to take that rule into consideration for our national circuit this year.
Yes, I'm curious if that rule is going to change, if maybe the WDBF decides to revert that rule, because I know there's been a bunch of backlash, and a lot of people have also liked the rule. It seems to be kind of split down the middle. So.
Nah, keep it. No points of contact, easier to call, much more dynamic for our viewers at home. I know there were a couple concerns about safety, people jumping into the crowds, but I've seen that with 2 points of contact too.
I think the 2 points of contact can be more dangerous because people are going to try to stick a landing while they're falling out of the court.
Yep.
And maybe contort themselves or land in a way that sees them get hurt. That happened a couple times at clubs.
Oh yeah, lots of knee injuries coming out of clubs. I wonder if that's related.
Could be.
Nice block on the side of Empire. They're going to be on the return here with ball advantage. We are even again. Got at least 1 casualty. Yeah, there's 2.
Francis taken out on Iron City. 1 taken out on the other side as well.
Most of these players I'm seeing opting for the low dodge, trying to get under those balls instead of jumping. Not a bad call.
Not a bad call. It's still earlier in the day. A lot of the balls in these previous matches have gone high. Some people might be struggling to grip these balls. I know I do time to time. Example, that throw.
Everyone's still getting warm for sure. The first few games of the day are always going to see a few sail, I think.
Vaccarello's ball did sail, but Iron City are still left with 3. Oh, and the pre-counter.
Free throw is caught.
All hands in between the legs. Jessica Botti, number 7, gets caught out.
Throw coming out of middle, does not connect. We're going to be on Iron City for the return. A little bit of panic going into that call. Didn't set them up for success on that. They're going to have the opportunity for a do-over here. Both up to throw. We are giving a lot of ammo to Empire for their return here. And a pre-throw. Double tap. And then there was one.
That's the dangerous thing about a pre-throw when you're left with only 2 players on the court, especially if you don't have a second ball in hand. It gives the other team free reign to attack your other corner.
Absolutely, yeah. Part of your role is defense. It's not just about you. You got to look out for your teammates as well. But great survival over here. Dodged, I think, 4 balls off that throw.
Schmatzer getting nice and small to get away from that previous 4-ball attack. Let's see if Empire try it again. 2, the 3rd ball comes in. Good lateral movement.
Excellent dodging for sure. That's going to give her 4 balls to work with. Nice outs.
A little reach.
Going to see if we can tag them out one by one.
Schmatzer taking her time. She got 1 out. Very small, very, very smart to not elect to throw that 4th ball. Tried the pre-counter. She does get blown up.
Yeah, double tap there. I think one of those got her in the face. And I will say these no-sting balls do in fact sting.
Yep, very, very deceptive. I don't know who decided to name them no-sting.
May have come from the 8.25 rubber days with the big balls. Although I don't know if those sting anymore, to be honest. Empire first to the rush off that one by quite a bit. Unfortunately, doesn't give them much of an advantage off that throw. Oh, and looks like a line violation maybe here on the side of Iron City.
Nastasi is out. Could be a line violation. It didn't look like any ball tagged her off the opening rush.
Iron City down to 4 here. Throw does not connect. A little bit of a solo game here from Empire. There's no fear.
The biggest player advantage I've seen so far in this game in favor of Empire.
Great
and a
catch.
great grab.
On the ground.
Sliding into it.
Yeah, Empire definitely on the right side of a player advantage here. And I would blame some of the pre-throws, honestly, coming out of Iron City. They're feeding them a lot of balls. And just like that, that's a sweep. Probably our most decisive point this game.
Definitely the most decisive point in this game. I do think Iron City are fending well. I don't think that trend will continue throughout the game. Looks like they're trying to get back into this game. Both Vaccarello and Schmatzer both dancing around on the back line, trying to get hyped.
That's the way to do it. Stay warm, keep those feet active.
Empire.
And a tag on the side of Empire here. It's going to put Iron City up 1 body as they defend. Great defensive maneuver there. Nice block. Targeted by 2 balls. Stays alive. And that will give Iron City the advantage on the return. Oh. Chaos at the center line. A great pop-up catch. Goes for a tag at the end there, too. Now, I didn't quite have the angle for that. I'm not sure if she got tagged out while she was going for that pop-up or what happened there.
Boti lined out after making the grab. So it stumbled out of bounds, but good to get that ball coming out of the air. Those pop-up catches, not always the easiest to grab, especially because these no-sting balls are bouncy. I've definitely fumbled a couple just easy pop-up grabs that I should be making.
And she had to cover some distance to make that grab as well. And we are even bodies, it looks like, again.
A 3-on-3. As I said, I didn't think the trend would continue, that it would be a very dominant display from one side. Schmatzer taken out. It's still a 2v3.
That was a beautiful toe shot. We're starting to see the accuracy come in just a little bit, and I think that's going to make the difference.
2 balls, different targets. Nastasi gets taken out.
All right, so it's going to be on Empire to throw. Iron City down to their last player.
And Twistle with 3 balls. Elects for a pre-throw. Gonna survive the double.
Nice. That was a good idea, going for the target with the ball there on the return. Now we're in a 1v1 situation.
Ooh.
Really nice placement, but the feet weren't there.
Good block with 2 balls.
Oh.
And Twistle almost gets the grab. This point went down to a 1v1. It kind of sounded like Iron City may have seen or heard a connection on the other end, but from our angle, it definitely didn't look like it was a hit. Went through the legs of Empire's last player, and a good rundown. And Twistle going for the grab, just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, it looked clean on my end. The score is really not reflecting just how close these games are.
Empire doing a slightly better job at closing, even though it's been coming down to a very, very equal end, with the exception of that 1 point. You're definitely correct when you say that the score isn't really reflective of how close this match has been.
Oh, so unfortunate. Just the trigonometry of that ball hitting both arms. Okay, we've got a couple casualties there. Iron City down to 4, Empire down to 5.
Still a 1-person game, and Twistle brings the advantage down. It's
They've
a
got
tie game.
all the balls. Opting to throw 1. Okay.
And Twistle with
And
the
a follow-up. And Twistle really doing some damage. Good survivor, making some hits.
Very, very close to closing out that last point, too. It's a good target from Empire, and Twistle's really been putting in the work this set.
Yep. Return on Iron City. Both teams throw, neither connects. Close throws, though.
Gina Ager could not find her target, but got a ball back. Iron City are going to be back at the line. And second time coming around, Ager's going to get the hit.
Oh!
Ager, and it's a good grab.
It's a grab with a little bit of a hop. Style points for Empire.
Ager looking a little bit confused. Maybe she thought that a second ball was supposed to be coming. Ball bounces in front of Schmatzer.
Empire calling her safe, but the ref saying no, ma'am.
I thought that was a hit as well. I think that's a good call from the referee. Bati is going to get a catch and gets taken out. Again, very, very close. It is a 2v1, bringing back Emily Francis. Francis, ball bounces in front of her.
Got under a minute left in this round. Iron City's going to want to close this, if nothing else, for their plus-minus. So I expect to see a little bit more aggression than we might see otherwise. Oh,
And Francis brings it in.
Let's see if they can close it out.
Nastasi and Francis, a 2v1.
Nice.
And they
tag.
connect. Great close from Iron City. 2 very, very clutch catches to turn that point. Empire did look like they were going to be running away with this, but we're going into no blocking with a 2-point game. Iron City really want this point to only reduce the damage of this loss to 1 point on the differential side of things.
And No Block, I believe, recently adapted to follow WWF rules, where we now split the balls evenly, regardless of what sort of happened on the court mid-game, new game. And a catch right off the bat. End whistle again. Are we counting that as control?
I think it's the right call for that not being a grab. Ooh, an
There
end
we
whistle,
go again.
another grab.
No solos on end whistle. If you're Empire, that's what I'm yelling at my team. And a great shot.
And it doesn't keep coming her way. She's the one who's going to get caught out by Empire.
Empire's got a lot of ammo on this one. 4 balls, 5. Luckily for Iron City, no connections off that. We are even bodies, even balls.
2 balls spent.
And
Vaccarella's going to find the cross.
really smart look on that cross too. Wait until she wasn't locked up. Oh, Empire doing some damage, 1 by 1.
Iron City are still in this game. Pre-throw from Egger. Bati gets the grab and then blocks.
Blocks and no blocking.
It's the second one I've seen today.
A tale as old as time.
Egger being very loose with those throws.
Iron City loving those pre-counters.
Nastasi with a grab and a hit. Iron City very clutch.
A little overconfidence from all the success earlier.
Nastasi gets taken out. End whistle is back on. Will she be reaching for that grab, or is she going to rely on her arm and the assistance of Adria to get a hit here? And they close it out.
Close it.
4-3. This game could have gone either way, but it was that one set where Empire had full dominance over the court that's really going to cost Iron City. A very impressive display from a team that I'm not super familiar with. Same thing I would say about Steel City. Both of these teams, I'm assuming coming from the Pittsburgh area, brand new teams from my recollection to the U.S. Dodgeball circuit. Very impressive. I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, that was excellent for sure. Up next, we've got Windy City Corruption versus Lumon. Keep it tuned to Dodgeball.live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio. We are here at the second Premier Tour stop. We have two teams up in open no-sting for you. We have Windy City Corruption and Lumon. I'm not very familiar with Lumon, but I definitely know Windy City.
Yeah, for our viewers at home, where is Windy City?
I believe that's Chicago, isn't
I
it?
believe you're correct. Fingers crossed we got one right today.
Yep, I am Nicholas Danchenko. I am joined by
Megan McCaffrey.
And we have a game that I'm excited to see. I always like watching Luke Finder, currently in the middle with the headband, has some heat on his throw, and he always likes to throw in a couple trick shots in a game. So
Yeah, we can see some of that curve you've been hyping up today. We're gonna have Windy City Corruption coming up. No,
takes a full pitch.
he was not hiding what was about to happen there, and it seemed to still work out for him.
He was on the mound, wound up, followed through, got stuck. Luke Finder does get hit out. Another hit from this right corner, number 27. Already 2 hits in this match.
So far, these teams not too concerned about teamwork. They are happy just firing them into the masses, and it's working out.
Something that Windy City, I feel, kind of does a couple tournaments that I've seen at least. They really, really like to just be very dumpy with balls in round robin, kind of saving their conservativeness for playoffs.
Fair. That makes it harder to read strategy, I suppose. They opted to take a shot after the whistle was blown. Ref saying, no, you're safe.
Number 27, Wes Peters.
Oh, a great shot. A really nice accountability there. I barely saw that skin.
Switching corners, number 34, Nick Siles. Wes Peters. Wes Peters already has 2 hits in this point.
A little bit of dancing on the back line over here. We said this before, the back line has been the killer of so many players today.
Yes, because it's 5 feet up from where it normally is on each side.
There's a lot of lines here. If you're watching at home, we are playing on the blue lines.
So not your standard WDBF style court. No sting is usually played on a court that is 2.5 feet shorter on each side. But oh, it goes down to a 1v1. Both players survive.
Dancing on the line, but manages to stay in, at least from our angle, and the refs, and a catch to close it out.
And it's a great catch by Nick. Closing out that point, Lumon are going to be down 1-0.
They're having a little bit of a regroup here to chat strategy. Excited to see how it gets changed up for this next point.
No clue where Lumon are from or if this is a regular team. I don't believe it is. Windy City I've seen all across the United States at different tournaments.
Nice close range shot, doesn't connect, but he makes up for it with a brilliant catch. Point blank.
Luke Finder over the heads of everybody with a jump shot, tries to hit the back line of Lumon.
And it's going to be Lumon coming up on the return.
Oh, and a ball that goes very wide.
Well, we have seen a priority target here and a great catch.
Lots of catches on Windy City's side.
Did the back line take another victim? It looks like it may have.
The back line getting more kills than a lot of these teams.
MVP today for sure.
MVP for sure. Luke Finder with 3 throws at the same target. None have connected so far. All of his throws going a little bit high, and another just in the pocket. Windy City making lots of grabs.
Nice little minimum effort, vertical dodge there, and a great hit to follow it up.
He found Finder. And Lumon are going to be down 2-0. Windy City look like they're taking it a little bit easy.
If you are on the side of Lumon, what are you changing up here, Nick?
I'm going to really try to put those throws maybe a foot in front of them rather than in the pocket. I'd rather turf the ball than cost my team an out and potentially another player back in on Windy City, because each hit you get is crucial. All these boys have massive arms, so I'm really going to be aiming for their toes.
Yeah, I think that would be a great adjustment. What do you think about putting multiple balls on? Is the advantage of those multiple angles going to pay off, or is giving them more ammo not worth